so Honda Odyssey, a female, white, texting with a black cell phone in her right hand as she's driving.
Oh, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, that's the one right in front of you there, the black Odyssey. Yeah, it's going to be at 10:50 hours. Location is going to be Yonge and Savage.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
We can't be everywhere at all times, but if we're able to make these observations on these main roadways, we know that the message will get out there. So I think in bringing in the public, bringing in our community partners, that'll allow us to work together to ultimately try to lower the amount of distracted driving that's out there. So we got on the bus today. First of all, I'm going to be talking to the driver, letting them know why we're there, right? Once I'm up there, I like to sit in an elevated area, usually towards the back of the bus. That way you've got a greater way of looking into the vehicles that are both going with the traffic or against it. And then once I situate myself there, I let the guys know who are around the area. This is the bus I'm on, this is the direction we're traveling, and I'll give off landmarks so that way they know if some are in the front or some are trailing behind, kind of the general area where I'm at. So you're looking through the bus window into the vehicles as they're traveling either beside us or going opposite us. Sometimes if it's a higher commercial motor vehicle, you're looking directly across at them. And you're going to see what they're doing, right? Some people are two hands on the wheel doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Other times, you're going to get those people holding the morning coffee, the morning sandwich. And they're just trying to get to work or they're trying to get where they have to go when they're driving down the road. So I'm going to look for the type of the car, color, make, model. I'm going to try to describe the type of phone they're using, right? Whether it's an Apple phone or a Samsung, whether it's in a case or not in a case, and where they're using it. Is it going to be in their right hand, left hand? Is it up by their ear or is it down by their waist and while they're texting and driving? We can't be everywhere at all times. Maybe the next time they're driving down that road and they see a bus, well, is this the one that the police are on or not? Okay, fellas, white Dodge minivan, female driver. She's in the lane number 1, about to go southbound as the light changes, operating a handheld device in her left hand, texting while driving. We're trying to engage the public so that they can help us in a partnership. If they see us out there full uniform on a bus, they're going to start asking questions. And if we can get out there and say, this is what we're doing, this is why we're on the bus, they're going to be able to work with us. There's been times that people have actually engaged us as officers to say, you know, did you see that guy or did you see that woman, she was texting, and they're actually trying to help us as well. There's always going to be people that sometimes think that it's not the best tactic, it's not a fair tactic. We're going to use different tactics as people change their ways of getting the information out to their friends. Where we used to have mobile or stationary enforcement, this is just a different way. We're still being mobile in our enforcement, we're just using a different vehicle and doing it. And hopefully people will see it's not just police cars that they have to be cognizant about when they're texting or when they're talking. It's everywhere. Everybody, when they're out in their car, they think that this is their own little area, and it is. And that's why a lot of people will drive their own cars to work or to wherever they have to go. But when that own little space may affect somebody else's, it can only take a moment for a tragedy to happen. We want to make sure that it doesn't.
Hey everybody, it's Kerry Schmidt. Here we are. I'm driving in a transport truck. I got Grant here with me as my driver, and I'll show you where we are here right now, just ramping onto the 401. And we're going to try to get up. Pete, if you don't mind, can you slow way down? I want to get up beside you there. And if the black and white could either go right ahead and out of the way just to get a shot. So we're just so we're doing patrols here right now, looking for aggressive, distracted, inattentive, impaired, any type of high-risk driving that we see. But it's not just regular drivers that in passenger vehicles, because what we're doing now, we're driving in a transport truck, and we are up right next to large big rigs as well, and we have the opportunity to see right into the platform. So we have our one of our patrol vehicles right here in front of us, and that is one of our unmarked. It's a completely plain vehicle, no markings on it, and we use that for patrols. And we're just going right beside him here. I'm not going to show you what the side of the truck looks like, but it is just a regular transport truck that the officer is inside there. And Pete, if you want to come back and roll up beside us and pass us, that'd be great. So awesome. Hey, Justin. So let me just show you again what we're doing here. We've got our platform here, and this gives us the elevation. We can see down into the occupant compartment in passenger vehicles. We can see right side by side into the cab of the big, larger transport trucks. And there he is there. And so it gives us a great opportunity to just do those patrols in a covert manner, covert fashion. And Grant's doing the driving, I'm doing the observing, and we have an officer in that truck right ahead of us as well, doing observations as well. We've seen so many crashes happen because of distraction, inattention, and it doesn't matter if you're driving a passenger vehicle or you're driving a transport truck. You need to watch the road and pay attention and know what's coming up ahead. If you are driving a transport truck, although there is a little higher level of accountability that is going to be required of you because you're driving a vehicle with such a large load and a heavy load, your stopping distances are going to be longer, and obviously the catastrophic outcomes that can happen as a result of a truck into the end of stop traffic can just be devastating. So these patrols, this is a new campaign. We're just launching it today. Deputy Commissioner Brad Blair kicked it off here at Toronto OPP detachment. We're going to head back there now just to touch base. We've had many traffic stops here already. Drivers really unaware that they're under the eye of an officer in a truck tractor, in a transport truck, in a bobtail that looks like he just dropped his load and he's now heading back to pick up another trailer. But in reality, he's actually out there doing traffic enforcement patrols. And looking for those aggressive and distracted drivers. We don't want to see that. And even right here, here's a truck tractor. Hopefully he's paying attention. But if we can pull up right beside him, I'm not sure if we can at all or not. He's looking good there. So, thanks, Susan. It's actually been a good day. Traffic's been moving along pretty well. Unfortunately, we did have that collision up at 401 in Martin Grove earlier this morning. So you never know who's watching you. And really anybody can be watching you as well, because if they see aggressive driving and you see someone on a cell phone, you can call the police, you can call Star OPP and report it to your local police detachment. And again, you can see traffic there. And again, my thanks to Grant for doing a great job.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.